Hey guys, how you doing? This is Guan Yu 007, also known as Desert Punk Jr. if you're playing Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn on the Marvel server. How are you guys doing today? Well, I really didn't want to cover this topic, and I'm not really going to truly touch on it, as I believe other YouTubers have, but a friend of mine told me to go check out the Battlefield Hardline footage that Angry Joe put up. So I go see it, and then I noticed that there was a Nintendo streaming of Mario Party. Now, I'm not into Mario Party, but after I go check this out, I think we're talking about a couple weeks from now, I see IGN and GameSpot running news reports on how Angry Joe is displeased with Nintendo because they pulled his feed and copyright claimed it. And all I could say is Nintendo is right in this situation. And you know, it's hard for me to say Nintendo is right in this situation, considering I only have a Wii U to play Monster Hunter. The rest of the games, my girlfriend, she plays. Well, basically she's my soon-to-be wife, but she plays. I have dabbled in Mario Kart, and I've stopped playing it because it wasn't that interesting to me. But regardless of that, Nintendo copyright claiming his stream was the move that was the most predictable from Nintendo, and I don't understand how Joe didn't understand that this was going to happen. Now, I just got done watching Review Tech USA's video on the matter. And I don't like the guy, but, you know, he's right on this point. He's like a clock that stopped time. It's right twice a day, and I'll be damned if Review isn't right about this situation. I'm sorry, Joe. Have you been living under a fucking rock? Nintendo has went draconian over all of their content, and they will claim it if you stream it, if you do anything with it at all, and if you're not part of the Nintendo Share program. So yes, what was going to happen happened because they have full rights over their content. And it doesn't mean, I'm sorry, Joe, when you're trying to explain to me that you bought $900 worth of Wii U peripherals and all this, you know, the Wii U, the pad, some extra joysticks, all the old Wii joysticks or whatnot, I'm sorry, Joe, nobody gives a fuck about that. You know why? You know why nobody gives a fuck about that? Because when you go and buy a console and buy all the peripherals, guess what? That doesn't give you the right to fucking go against the company's terms of service on releasing their content out. Again, I have a PS4, I have a PS3, I have a PC. And guess what? I have peripherals for all of them. I think the last peripheral I bought was a $60 gaming Corsair mouse, which I caught on sale, which I'm very fucking happy about it. But guess what? That doesn't give me the fucking right to just steal anything, rip it, and you know, rip all the music I fucking want. That doesn't give me a right to do that. It's wrong. I know it's wrong, and I shouldn't do it. You know, I don't understand it. It's like Joe has completely lost his mind. Now, I don't know if he's just doing this to get his name out. Truly, I don't understand why he needs to do it to get his name out in the first place. I mean, he's got over 1 million fucking subs. Seriously. I mean, is his view count down? I don't get it. I don't know. But like I said, I didn't want to touch on this because I unsubbed from Joe some time ago. I want to say about close to a year, when the first copyright claims happened, and of course we knew that this was going to happen. Everybody on YouTube knew that copyright claims were going to happen, and actually YouTube themselves said it's really up to the people who are the makers of the content that you're providing, not the people who are actually video recording, the people who actually make the games or whatnot. It's up to them if they tell you, hey, I don't want you putting my shit out. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, you knew this was going to happen. You knew full fucking well. I knew it. A lot of other YouTubers knew it. Review Tech knew it. David Jaffe knew it. Fuck. Everybody at GameStop knew it. Everybody at GameSpot, basically, they try to downplay it a little bit because of who you are, Joe, but like I said, I was a fan of you. I was a fan of yours, and I just have to ask you, why did you think you was going to be able to get away with it? I don't understand it. Anyway, but yeah, this video is going to be less than stellar because of this. But you know what? It has to be said. Like I said, I would subscribe to Joe again if he stops acting insane at some point. I understand his whole thing is being angry about certain things in gaming, and sometimes he's right. But most times when he's right, he applies a doublethink that contradicts every fucking thing he says. Again, if you got time, check out his Battlefield Hardline video, where he literally shits on the whole game and then contradicts everything he just fucking said about the game and give it a 5 out of 10. So yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joe, I just can't subscribe to you, and I really can't recommend anybody subscribe to you either. Anyway, it's Squan U 007 signing out.